Captain Rex stands on the bridge of a Republic cruiser, speaking with Ahsoka Tano about his mixed feelings on the war he has been a part of almost since he was created. He is saddened by what the war has done to him, and he has seen countless numbers of his brothers killed. But if not for the war, he and his brothers wouldn't exist. Before this, now Commander Rex has shown nothing but dedication to the war effort. That's what he was grown for. Today, on Star Wars Fanatic. If you're new to the channel or just haven't done so yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date with my content releases. Hit the thumbs up as well to show your love for what I do here. Let's make this the best Star Wars channel around. The former captain, now promoted to commander, has been nothing but dedicated to the Republic and his Jedi generals. He has been the leader we would all want if we were in the Grand Army of the Republic. He cared about his men and considered them his brothers, no matter their rank, but he was not afraid to reprimand them if they were out of line. He always made sure the men knew that the mission came first, by putting it before his own life even. There is nothing to indicate anything other than his training and upbringing has made his mindset that of a soldier, until now. Rex's life has revolved around his military rank and status. It gave him purpose and was the reason he and his brothers were created. His demeanor was always that of a soldier first, and there was no free thought or will that didn't involve total victory of the Republic. He was the role model not just to his subordinates, but of those that outranked him. But now he shows there is a glimmer of free thought and a questioning of why his life must continue this way. As he speaks with Ahsoka Tano, there is a sadness in his voice, just before removing his helmet and showing a tear. No matter the military training and programming, they couldn't take away one aspect that makes him more than just a clone: emotion. We had seen other clones display this. When Yoda leads his men through the hordes of separatist droids in order to meet with the Toydarian king, he asks his clones to remove their helmets so he can see their faces. Not much to see here, sir. We all have the same face. Yoda is the first to individualize them, going against their programming. Then the call comes from above, out through a hologram from none other than Supreme Chancellor himself. All Jedi are now traitors and enemy of the state. They must be executed for their attempt on the life of the head of the state. Immediately, Rex turns to Ahsoka with guns raised. He hesitates and tells Ahsoka to find Fives, the clone who discovered the truth of the inhibitor chips and internal programming. Once activated, the clones would turn on their Jedi leaders. Rex's hesitation shows a flaw in his design. He is now questioning authority. With the exception of a few clones that abandoned their posts to live modest lives or got amnesia, this level of insubordination has not been seen on grand scale, at least on screen. We do know that others had defied the order somehow, Gregor and Wolf. We never got to see how they managed it though. But Rex's insurrection wasn't full. He attempted to uphold his orders even with internal protest, as his programming was much stronger than his own will. But if he had his way, he would have dropped his weapons then and there. When Ahsoka found the file on Fives, she captured Rex and removed his chip. Rex was free to make his own decisions. Immediately, he was able to be his own man without the constraints of his training and programming. This meant he was immediately at odds with his brothers, men he had fought alongside since the beginning, men he trusted and trusted him. They were now enemies, and it was a tough choice to do what he felt was right. What this meant for Commander Rex was a demotion back to captain. This was just fine for him, as he didn't like the new rank anyway. Once his insubordination was realized by his clone brothers, he was then deemed an enemy of the state. Captain Rex had been in this war since the beginning. He became unsettled with the war and questioned its reasoning. He knew it was what he was created for, but it was getting tiring. He was weary from watching his soldiers and brothers get killed. Then he was ordered to kill Ahsoka Tano, someone he had watched grow in age and military experience and as a wise Jedi. who showed nothing but compassion for those who served under her. This would not do. After his escape from the cruiser with Ahsoka Tano, he retired with his clone brothers Wolf and Gregor, never wanting to serve those who he felt betrayed him, the leaders of the state that used them in a grand scheme to wipe out the Jedi and rule the galaxy. When the opportunity arose to join the ranks of the Rebel Alliance came about, he was hesitant at first, as it would mean an end to his peaceful life and he would have to take up arms again. However, this time, there was real purpose to his fighting if he so chose. He felt the Republic had betrayed him, his brothers, and the Jedi he came to respect, and now was the chance to use his own free will to decide that he should do his part to rid the galaxy of the treacherous leaders that tried to program him into submission. Captain Rex used his own choices, and not those that were engineered into his DNA, to fight once more, not for an ideal, but for himself and the brothers he lost during the Clone Wars. Captain Rex was free to live, fight, and die, if it came to it, for something he believed in. Rex is my favorite clone for a reason. There weren't many that displayed his confidence, his love for his fellow man, and all falsely accused. He watched Ahsoka get falsely accused of murder. He watched his friend Fives get murdered by other clones for uncovering Order 66. He then watched his brothers turn on their mentors, including himself. He was the one that showed me some clones didn't just take orders and fight mindlessly. He needed purpose, and he fulfilled that purpose. What do you think? Who was your favorite clone? Would you like to see how his arc ends? Let me know in the comments below. I do read all of them and try to respond as much as possible. Remember, if you're new to the channel or just haven't made the leap, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to see my content as it is released. I still have 3 days left of the Clone Wars analysis and theories. Hit the thumbs up as well in this video to show your support for what I do here. Thank you for watching, and remember, this is the way, the only way.